Hi everyone and welcome back. One of the greatest attributes of our Christian life should be the heart of willingness. He's not looking for perfection in us. He is not looking for our own abilities. He is not looking for anything but that heart of willingness. The attitude which just says, here I am. I'm ready, Lord. In Genesis 22, Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac. Isaac was tied on the altar. Abraham had the knife raised and was about to lower it into his son. And God called him and he said, here I am. It's amazing how God led him to that stage, right to the very end. He could have intervened at any place. And yet when he spoke, Abraham was ready. Here I am. When Jacob first moved to Egypt, God put this word in his heart and said, I need you to leave and go to that country, that nation, because I have a plan for the people of Israel. And it would be in Egypt that they would encounter slavery for 400 years. And yet Jacob knew that this was God, and he just simply replies to God, here I am. In Exodus 3, Moses is walking with his sheep in the wilderness and he sees the bush that is burning. He turns aside to the bush and then God speaks to him and calls him, and Moses says, here I am. Even though he went on to say, I can't speak, I can't do this, I can't do that, in the midst of this there was still the willingness of heart. 1 Samuel 3, this young boy, the prophet Samuel, was in the house of Eli. Wakes up at night, he hears a voice. It happens 3 times. And then the old priest Eli realizes that God is wanting to speak to the prophet, to this boy Samuel. So he says to Samuel, when you next hear the voice, just say, here I am. And so that's exactly what happened. And Samuel said, here I am. And God spoke to him. And that was the beginning of his prophetic life and ministry. Isaiah chapter 6. This man comes into the temple of God. He sees the glory and the splendor of God. And God says, whom shall I send? Who will carry my word? And he says, here I am. Ananias chapter 9. This man is praying before God. He is seeking God. He knows nothing of this, of what's going on. He just sees the turbulation and the persecution of the church. And then God says to him, go and speak to this man, Saul of Tarsus. And Ananias says, here I am. I don't know what's happening in your life today. I don't know what situations are facing, but my prayer very simply is this: have the heart which says, here I am. May the Lord bless you.